Alright, so we're back with another episode of Astria Ascending. What might be the last episode of Astria Ascending here. As you can see, we've got quite a few ways to go through and a million different doors to try and figure out in this entire maze here. There's actually multiple doors within this area. Not exactly sure why that is, considering it called this area the point of no return. But I'm sure we'll figure that out relatively quickly. So this door leads us, I don't know, are you actually supposed to be able to read this map, or like they just expect you to like YOLO run wherever you want? You just hope that you eventually find something out? Because it's feeling like that. Bruh, am I supposed to actually be able to read this? Like, you got hit me with this? Alright, we're in a room with the chest. You know what? That's something. I can at least read that at the very least. Don't wreck me?
What could it be?
Stellar horn? I don't suppose that's for you? No? Okay. Is that how you know what I'm supposed to make that? Is that a weapon? Is that an armor? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just look through everybody's stuff real quick. See? Not for you, not for you. Talking about that. Oh, there it is. Stellar. This helmet imbued with magic shines under the moonlight, except it's clearly worse than mine. Alright, Chris, is your helmet? Would this be better? +9? Alright, slightly better. You know what? Slight upgrade. Literally could not get over them because of the lamp there.
Focus on the battle.
Yeah, here's some enemies we've seen before, or at least I believe we've seen these guys before. Nullify basically all of my light stuff. Fantastic. You're at least neutral too. You guys have like no HP, but that also means you might have like insane stats or something as a result. Purification, that's light damage. We could escape, but then we'll have to just fight them anyways. I think you guys were weak to water or something along those lines. You know, we never used warranty up till this point, so why not try it right?
Take this.
Alright, so we got an Omni Ether out of it, and it got us out of the fight. So, you know, I mean, depending on your definition of worth, that could be worth. This room is straight up a dead room. Why am I here then? Is there something this game knows that I don't? Or no, it's literally just a dead end room? Okay then. So we came from this door, right? Because we fell down there to get to it. So let's try this door then. We're actually right next to a door and a teleporter. Okay.
The tower's overrun with noises. It's supposed to be a bastion of harmony.
Is this what I was led to believe was the correct path?
Yes, Marius.
How could I, a champion of harmony, not realize what was going on this whole time?
Well, just let them say their piece. Okay. So if we take this door, it sends us all the way back over here or something like that. I guess in theory we're about halfway through here. There is a chest that looks like to be right under us.
Wonder what's inside.
And a wheezing plate. I can only imagine who that could possibly go to. Still never get a shield, huh? Interesting. Light armor made of a rare kind of hardwood and covered with the wheezy feathers. Good stat increase. And there's a chest over to our left here, if I'm reading that correctly. You knew it was coming at some point or another. They weren't just gonna hand everything out to me for free. Looks like they're just mixing in a whole bunch of the enemies that we've already fought before at this point, which I guess makes sense for their whole dissonance thing.
Let me help. All yours. Here we go.
Ha ha!
Physicals, neutral, everybody. We want... I know what we want here. It's probably gonna be, it's lightning, okay. Fair enough, well, we know what to infuse them with now.
My turn now.
Oh. What do we want here? We want Omni-Dark, they resist. Okay. How about light? How do you feel about light damage? Neutral and you multiply, okay. Well then. How do you feel about getting assassinated? That's one hit. In theory, I could do an Omni-Provoke, although I'm pretty sure they've been doing all AoE hits so far, so it's not gonna matter.
I'll take this.
We got a free heal? You're trying to summon people? Absolutely do not do that. What's wrong with you?
All yours. Here we go.
Ha ha!
So lightning, I believe, is the thing we want here, at least for the dude in the bag. Who knows about the others?
I'll take you all on.
Right. I just gave everybody lightning, in which case we want to get multi-hits out here, so in theory we could kill somebody off here.
Let's see.
Now when he doesn't do any focus, Dave,
Didn't work.
he resists lightning. Well, that's awkward considering we applied it to everybody here. Although, I guess this would maybe not use the lightning. It might, though. I forget if it does or not.
Excuse me?
It does use the lightning. Alright, fair enough. I mean, just to see you use Gunner would be interesting.
What?
It worked. I mean, it did work. I'll take it.
What could it be?
Wendigo's open. A 10 and a bursters. Okay. Well, it certainly looked like weapons. How much do you guys are going to be using here? Is anybody going to be able to make use of this weapon? There we go. Legend has it that these guns were forged by the Moon's lover, a mortal who wanted to send her a message encased in a book. Interesting. But yeah, no, none of those weapons literally apply to us. Alright, well, you know, still thought that counts or something like that. This door, we want to take this door, or we want to take... There's so many doors. Alright, so The left side of the map is complete here, so we can actually teleport back and get here. Although this door only has one, which is all the way over here by the triple door setup. How would you ever be able to read this? Like, honestly, like when they put this map together, right? Nobody told them that this is not okay. Like, this is map. Like, I don't think I'm the crazy one here. What? Oh, 4165? No. We're not ready to get out just yet. There's plenty of places down here still to be. By that I mean there's still more chests down here that I want. Okay. Although I'm never going to be able to actually read this map. There's just too much stuff in it. Well, we came from that way before, and then we hit this door. We touched this door, I feel like no. Which brought us into the dead end room. Okay, we definitely touched that door before then. Well, here comes the running around with your chicken, or running around with your head cut off like a chicken here, just trying to figure out where exactly we're actually trying to go as a result of all this. That did lead us to one of the areas I was thinking of, so, you know, I guess some intuition is kind of working out for us here.
Wonder what's inside.
Made that jump. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to make it a second time. All right.
Let's finish this ASAP.
At least we're not getting surprise attacked. That's worth something.
I'm ready.
Water has light, neutral on the rest of you. Those two absorb it. That's fine.
Light.
I think we want lightning.
Hey!
Hopefully we want lightning here, otherwise
My
that's
turn
gonna be
now.
awkward. Deal all ice, all of them are gonna absorb it. Front. Don't like that. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if the salt clears out these guys. It hit two of the actual targets I wanted it to, but then, you know, naturally missed one of them and then didn't do nothing to the other. And now we're just going to get stunned out for days here. Fantastic, so no one ever.
Yeah. Didn't
That's
work.
only enough to clear one of the rats. Yeah, that's the problem when you don't clear all the rats at the same time. They just keep
Let me help.
spinning. There's nothing I have here that I can really use on you for AoEs. We did roll into the weak, in which case we should be able to kill you off because of the extra damage.
I'll take you
You're
all
dead, you're stunned out.
on.
I definitely should have bought a lot more equipment coming into this area than I was thinking I was going to. We should be fine, but it definitely would have helped if I had bought more. And we had the money too, which is like the first part. Just really wanted to get into the fight, you know. Maybe that's why they made the fight beforehand so easy, just in case. So they were like, alright, well, you can get in relatively quickly. I don't really have that many hobby panaceas here is the thing, so I prefer not to use them if I don't have to. Rolled into lightning real early on that one. He's so
My turn
weak,
now.
except half my team is still stunned out from when they originally did it. It's just, but it's just so annoying for no reason. Like, alright, I don't need any focus to kill this guy so long as it actually lands, which naturally missed. Why do I even upgrade accuracy? Why do I even upgrade accuracy? It doesn't matter. It's basically only use your mages or you're not hitting him. That's basically what that actually is, I guess.
I'll take you all on.
Finally, I think we're on our last turn of stun for these two here. Oh, come on now.
Let's see.
Really? You got the stun even though you're supposed to have like a 50% resistance to all of this stuff? Yes. Wow, these fights are so drawn out.
Here we go.
There's really not much you can do here for these guys. Guess we should figure out your weakness though, just so that way we know what we can apply to others, and then of course every time I roll past the weakness, dark. Okay, well I actually have some dark users, so that works out.
My turn now.
Although their, you know, their magic is arguably not that great. As an assassin, it probably would have been much better, in which case the dark actually would have been more meaningful. Yeah, our team didn't care about that strong hit, quote-unquote strong hit. Did nothing. Well, absorb. Guess we're healing, right?
Here we go.
Give everybody dark for the time being, now that we got that from our shaman.
I'll take you all on.
Maybe this will just do bonus damage, or maybe I should have just gone with my physical attack because it would have been counted as dark at the time, and I think I should have done that, unfortunately.
Let's see. I'm ready.
Yours still counts as dark for the moment, so we're fine to do that. As for this, it counts as neutral, so I mean we could try it. I don't imagine do all that much, but if you do roll 10 times, not doing all too much is still doing a good amount. I forgot what we got out of that now because it held us in that fight for so long. Is it the astral helm maybe? No, that doesn't seem right. Wish I remembered what it was, but I just don't. I thought it was like a helmet or something, maybe. Maybe some set of armor. There we go, astral band. Minus 12 on you, but we could put it to Caden or Lazy. Assuming it's any better on them, which so far it isn't. There we go, slightly better. We're getting like 10 SP a kill or something like that on these guys now. Finally getting somewhat respectable SP. Only took, you know, towards the beginning of the game. Or towards the end of the game, I should say, to make it happen. But, you know, it's happening, finally. Where do we want to go with this?
The Migmies are connected to the Wilkyte. They must have been biding their time.
The Migmies were merely being used by Wilkyte, much like how the Astria were being used by the Fruitless.
Does that mean we're not getting used by the Arbiters? Oh no, that's heresy. We can't mention that. Yet the Arbiters have literally done nothing for us as of so far, so.
Focus on the battle.
Omni-physical weakness, that's gonna hurt.
Haha.
Omni-mute, you're disgusting. Thankfully 2 of us dodged at the very least. Confuse hit, thankfully we should mostly still all have our confuse rings on.
I'm so sorry.
1 HP, not even close.
Let me help.
Alright, we're just gonna have to deal with the confusion from our shaman, which really shouldn't be bad. He doesn't have all too much stuff that he can immediately do. Oh no, he got cleansed of it because he got hit. Right. We want lightning here because at least it works on the guy in the front.
My turn now.
You're muted, so you can't do anything about it. This should go down as lightning, although the 2 on the bottom are actually weak to ice. Interesting. Oh, good. Everybody resisted, besides the one guy that's actually into it. Fantastic. Alright then, looks like we're switching over to Iceland. Jeez, getting wrecked right now.
I'm ready.
Thankfully they didn't land the mute there, otherwise that could have been bad.
All yours. Here we go.
I'll take you all on.
Let's go ahead and revive our shaman here.
Let's see.
And we use crystal break, so you're not going to be able to do anything that well, so just go ahead and buff us.
Hang in there.
I'm a fool.
And you're already down again. Thankfully, you're immune to mute because we have the mute ring on you, so that's good.
All yours.
Man, can't ever keep anybody up long enough because either somebody's muted or somebody's dead or they keep CCing me to death right now. I gotta get rid of somebody, but the people that actually need to stay alive in order to do damage keep dying.
My turn now.
Kind of just need an assassination at this point.
Hey!
Assuming I can actually get it. It felt like it did it. There we go. It tends to rumble when you do the assassination, so then it's like, if it rumbles enough, it pretty much means that you'll end up getting the kill. I guess we can put up shell as well, since they were using some magic, right? So everybody should be more or less, hopefully, okay from that. Landed double silence, of course you did here. You tries to just
All
works.
yours.
Oh, you're the worst set
Here
of
we
enemies to deal with. And of course you're in one of the chests, so you gotta deal with it. I don't have that many on me, panaceas, so I'm gonna try and keep them, but this one is too long. 7 turns of silence is a little too I really just do not understand why this aspects in this game is like so strong. I mean, 7 turns of silence, that's a little much, don't you think? Thankfully our assassination actually worked out 2 times in a row there. I wouldn't say we're out of the woodworks, but we're certainly far better off than what we were originally. Probably a better way of putting it. We got the defenses up for the time being. You guys straight up nullify light. Disgusting. You're weak, you absorb, you're neutral. Good enough for me, really. There's some good damage in there. Gunner's gonna be too spread out, unfortunately, to really make that one work out. Our elemental one might actually be able to finish this guy off here, especially at a weak. There we go. Alright, now we're basically fine at this point. It's just a matter of cleaning them up.
My turn now.
Okay, keep going for them assassination attempts. I mean, they worked out twice in a row so far. You know, we got 2 in a row, but it's only at a 25% chance. I really can't be too mad at that. Still under crystal break? Or not? Well, either way, it's getting reapplied. You're the one applying physical weakness? Alright, fair enough, I guess.
All yours.
Not that's really gonna do much when, you know, we can basically heal the pole, but, you know, you're drying it, something. Nullify, neutral, 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 nullify, neutral, absorb, absolutely not. Weak, that'll do. Don't think it's gonna kill, but it'll be close. Oh, there we go.
I'll take you
Oh, we got the backup proc. This man is so hit. Double assassination. Even if we don't get the assassination proc, we're still gonna do good damage here. I mean, we got 2 assassinations in this fight. That's really all we can ask for.
Like that?
Hit him for a whole 20 damage. You love to see it. Said no one ever.
Light!
I mean, we might be able to just wreck him with gunner here, right? Even if it doesn't do that much, if we roll like a 10 hit at 1k, that would still kill.
What's it do?
Oh my gosh. Nah, I don't get to see it, and it's gonna count as a surprise attack. I guess it's only a single person. Of course, diminish gets rid of a bunch of the stats, which is rude.
All yours. Here we go.
Thankfully, it doesn't apply it to everyone here, unlike when the boss was using it. It would be so troll if I just tokened him right now, assuming that it would work. Seems like you absorb basically just about everything elemental-wise. Why not go for the cheeky token? I was really thinking it was going to activate. I don't know why. I mean, I don't even know what the chance of token is. They also never tell you, so it's kind of just like a source dude, just trust me sort of thing, but yeah, you know, it's something.
Let me help.
So much HP, of course you absorb light, and you're neutral to water. Well, you know what, I'll take neutral. We could gunner, we could mark. I mean, we may as well see what gunner looks like damage-wise from you. Not good enough. Alright, fair enough.
Like that?
Assassination, if you would. And we got it. Beautiful. Well, out of all the enemies that could have ran into us, it looked like we got a ton of the weapons that we already have. So I guess if you didn't do the quest, then you could pick up some of those from here. So that way you're not as bad off. Although it kind of, you know, begs the question of why you would even go for them then, if you're going to get them at the end of the game. I mean, just to say you get them sooner, I mean, fair enough, right? It looked as though we were supposed to get some weapons there, but so far everybody has the same or better here. Minus 16, plus 38. That's probably worth a while. A long time ago, a giant crab lived in the South Ocean of Oregon. During the storm that forced the Pescas to flee the sea, the hero struck the crab down and used parts of his body to make these gloves. So that does nerf our strength a little bit, but it does make our magic much better as a result, so that's probably worthwhile. I mean, you probably have the best sword that you're getting. I don't expect anything to be able to beat that sword. It almost like doubled your strength at the time we had received it, so. This one actually is just worse for us? Alright, fair enough. Okay, so we got that chest, and we got one more chilling over here. Naturally, it's going to be guarded. The Aweezy robe. We're just going to have a full set of Aweezy gear at this point. Although it was a robe instead of a plate, so... If it was a robe, then maybe you guys could actually wear this thing? Aweezy plate? No? Bronze just brings all those stats down. It's not too bad. Ruby armor is insane, like the actual amount of stats it gave. Really? There we go. A robe entirely made of Aweezy feathers, sewn together with a thread blessed by Yuno herself. So either for you or for Arpeggio, I'd rather give it to you. You have quite a bit of evasion there. You think you dodge a bit more than what you do. Usually you're You're very often just eating, you're just taking it straight to the face. Okay. As for this, there's still a whole bunch of chests we gotta get. There's one in that room. Looks like there's like 3 different ways to get in that room, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Only one way to get to this room with the instead of getting in there. There's 3 different doors. There's just too much on the screen, man. There's so much. I guess we want this right door, maybe? Which puts us over here, so I guess if we keep following this door, takes us back over here. We're just going backwards at this point. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, this entire area is just a mess. So that took us back here, but we already have this teleport, so we don't necessarily need to be over here. How am I supposed to read this, man? Think I want the door on the left? Which took me to the dead end room. Nope, don't want that door. Okay, fair enough. Which means we want to go. There's going to be a ton of backtracking in this episode. It's just something that's going to happen at this point with as many doors and options and all of that we have here. It's going to take us all the way here. I think I want this one just for the fact that there's more to choose from. Because this door is going to take us into an area with, I think, 4 other doors in it. Nope. At one, okay, that would take us back to that spot. Oh boy. They really could have just, like, cut off some of the lines and then make only the lines for the room that you're in available. That would have made way more sense. No, why would you do that? That's the room that we already cleaned out. Go this way then. Okay, well there is only one way to go at this point. Unless we want to backtrack even farther, so let's keep moving. I forgot I could glide right there, in which case I was just barely able to glide over that guy. Going through that way sends us in farther to the temple, to the temple, which we don't want just yet. Did we start in the middle? Is that what that one's supposed to be? Okay, so we can take that. I think that takes us to it. So we want to go right here, question mark? Brings us over here. I think no, because that brings us back to this area. Gosh, this area is gonna be like the death of me. This is just so dumb. Why this cursed map? It's gonna take us back over there. I think with the 4 doors, that's fine, question mark? Okay, well, every time because of how it reorients you. Alright, this takes us over here. That would take us all the way over to the room that we already did. Get me out of here, man. Yeah, boy. We're stuck in this same loop again. I'll probably at the very least like attempt to cut some of this out here. Maybe I do need to just go through there and then maybe I'll get access to the rooms over here. Although it looks like we can get through that door from some line over here if I'm following that correctly. Which is over to those 3 doors, which you can get. It's just so difficult to tell. And then they all like overlap each other. It's just not... So I want to get into that room with 2 doors there and 2 doors there. Is that right? In which case I need to get to the room with the teleporter, which I'm in right now. So we want to go through this one, and then we want to take... The one on the right? Then it's gonna lead us back to those two, which we want the one all the way over to the left now. This takes us over here. It's not exactly where I was thinking it was gonna take me, okay. This door on the left sends us. Well, that's the one we were just in right now. That one sends us to the door we already cleared. This one takes us. Oh boy. Takes us over there, but then that follows us down this path again. There's too many. Who thought this was okay? Who, you know, when they were doing level design in this, and nobody said this is confusing. Nobody said no, none of that. Oh, okay. Nobody told them. They were just like, this is fun, or maybe they were just like, this is gonna happen regardless you wanted to or not. So deal with it, sort of thing, maybe. It's the dead end room every time. No, boy, I'll probably have to edit out a whole bunch of this. Because it's going to be a minute from the looks of it. It is most certainly going to be a minute. Or figure out where I actually need to go here. That ain't it, Chief. Okay, well. It's the only option for that door so far. It's just gonna take it back over there, in which case I go all the way over to the right. But did I check out all the areas of this room? I feel like no, but it's so hard to tell with so many lines just going crisscross everywhere. All right, you know what? We're going up here. We'll. Whenever we get back to that other door, we'll deal with that then, I suppose. I get no access to looking around in this area, so I guess this is just the way that it is. Is this chapter 16 or something?
Should anything happen to Goddess Yuno, the Arbiters will learn that Harmony has left this world.
What could happen then?
I wonder if the Arbiters would appear once more.
We may have been forgotten.
The 333rd Company of Demigods failed their mission and allowed the world to fall to the forces of chaos. That's how history will remember this.
No, I refuse to let that happen.
My father would not stand for such dishonor.
Right. Let's hurry.
Okay, I mean, I definitely didn't go into this area first. Alright. Can I even get over here? Take the stairs to the lower floors, take the stairs to the upper floor. That might actually put me in the other area I was thinking of. Okay, cool. In which case, we don't have anything in this one. There's two doors here. We want the one all the way on the right here, because that'll take us to the room with two treasure chests. Alright, it looks like we probably just need to go through that door, so maybe we did find everything in that last area. I don't know. Oh, good, more minions. That's what we need. One day it'll be my turn. One day.
I'm ready.
Everybody's alive, thankfully.
Here we go.
Although our shaman did get confused, yet he still buffed us with an
I'll
element.
take you all on.
May not necessarily be the one that we wanted, but he still buffed us with an element. you guys would absorb, but because he changed it in the wind. Did a little bit of damage there. Not as much as I would have hoped, but a little more damage.
I'll take this.
Let me help.
You still have wind applied to you, in which case we'll do some damage. I guess of all people, the Be Confused or Shaman is probably the best one, because I don't think he can even buff the enemy. Well, that worked out. Alright then, you know, sometimes apparently Confused Shaman, best Shaman.
What could it be?
I appreciate that.
Alright, looks like I'm not even going to be able to see what I got, and I immediately get a surprise attack, because that's just how this is going to go. Alright, you guys done attacking? Fine.
All yours. Here we go.
You applied physical weakness to me? Alright, you know what? You got me on that one. Fair
I'll
enough.
take you all on.
Let's see.
Oh, boy. Wave. Nobody's really hurt is like the thing. I guess just crystal break.
Let me help.
Can clear the confusion off of our shaman, which is probably the play, although healing would have been nice too. I think we want water for the fire rhino looking dudes here.
My turn now.
Although the rat is gonna start summoning people soon, which is gonna be great. I did kill off the other rhino guy, I'll take it.
Ready.
Rust might be enough because of the increased. No, because I have Crystal Break. Right. If I didn't have Crystal Break on, and that hit it would have killed. But Crystal Break things.
I'm ready.
We have water applied, so we want to use this so that way it doesn't heal the rat, though I don't think we did much damage to it. Alright, as for you, can we just token you? Would it should make life easy on us and become a token? No.
I'll take you all on. Yeah.
Assassinate not coming in clutch at the moment. Feels bad, man. Alright, well, get the regen going, I guess. Our healer can at least heal up a little bit. He went for an attack and then even ended up healing us as a result. Beautiful. Alright, a few more weapons, as I more or less expected at this point. But is it better than what we have? I feel like a lot of it generally just won't end up being better than what we have, because what we have right now is generally pretty good. And a lot of it won't even be usable because the different classes that we have don't actually have access to them. They would have at one point had we kept them that class. None of that? Alright, fair enough, I guess. Stop. Yeah. It seems weird that they can move while we're stuck in the animation. You're really just gonna like chill right there, aren't you? Yeah, no way around it. Gosh, you're the worst.
We won't lose!
It's always got to be a full set of enemies, too. Like, does this really need to be the case, though?
I'm ready.
I mean, this is not the worst fight for us. I was wondering in the settings, because one of the things was, like, respawn in the dungeon. At the very least, I could take that out, and they would stop respawning, which would be worth something. We want lightning infusion. And now we can just whale it.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, because we got a revive.
Like that?
My turn now.
We want... I don't know, probably just salt at this point for the damage.
Hey! Why?
Ready.
That did like 0 damage, what? Okay, well, how about wave?
Yeah.
There we go, wave did much better than that. Strong attack, yeah, okay.
Let me help.
If you say so.
All yours. Here we go.
Ha ha!
Is that gonna be enough? It might be, depending on how good the gunner shot is, which it wasn't. It should have just reapplied lightning to everybody. Feels bad. You're already dead, jeez. Okay, now everybody's just dying off. Can't be having that. Hopefully that's enough to guarantee the kill. They got us 2 of the kills. That'll work. It's not even really a point to me throwing a heal to myself because it's not really going to heal for much of anything. Of course you missed. Why did I even upgrade accuracy?
I'll take
Why did I
this.
even upgrade it? It just did. It literally does nothing. It just either you're going to hit or you aren't in this game. The accuracy stack is just a lie.
What?
Alright, just missed 99% of your attack there. Nothing crazy. Boy.
Like that!
Ready.
Dude, this guy's just built different apparently. What do you mean we miss like every attack on him?
Don't underestimate us.
Did get some decent items off of them, which considering the fact that we can't actually, you know, go back to anywhere is not bad. Alright, that's not how that was supposed to go. It's gonna respawn everybody too, son. Alright, well, could be worse, Copium. I do it. I was like, in my head, I was thinking, don't do it. And, well, you know. Alright, and I'll be back in the 5 minutes that it takes for them to do all their attacks.
Whoa!
You guys are still going?
Let me help!
Alright. Water. Jeez, the rats just... The rat spam is real? Okay, well... Not gonna do damage to everybody, but that's okay. Of course you're muted. Of course you are. Of course you are. You're so late. I'm killing that mage first thing because I know he's the one applying the mute, so you absolutely have to. You're muted too. Of course you are. And then you miss your regular attack. Jeez.
Let's see.
Like, come on, man. Alright, well, I guess just Omni provoke, so in theory most of our people will die here, and then hope for the best. Could use her Cosmic Break just for the damage, that is worth something. Yep, everything's gonna hurt just a little bit. Turns out if you eat like 6 attacks in one turn, that tends to do it to you.
All yours!
Probably should have just healed the mute off of Valley. Especially since he's not going to be able to make use of this lightning infusion, but at least our tank will. Not that that's a huge constellation, but at least it's
My
something.
turn now.
Well, actually, we can use this, and now that you're lightning, that'll actually do damage.
Ready!
Alright, maxed out wave, maxed out neutral damage, but that should be lightning. Well, let's try it. Worst comes to worst is neutral damage.
Let me help!
Alright, everybody's out from that. This isn't going to do light damage because it's lightning at the moment, so this is fine to do this. And infuse everybody with water just to speed this up.
I'll take you all on.
I mean, I guess we can use focus because we're just gonna get refunded back to us thanks to the weakness we just provided ourselves. Got the confusion on our shaman there, that's kind of annoying, but it should be fine because it shouldn't be able to do nothing here. Alright, I wasn't necessarily thinking that was gonna kill, but thankfully it did.
What could it be?
Just gonna keep zapping this guy before he can even move, as a sort of don't even think about it. We had 3 different weapons out of that. Surely somebody can make use of this. Finally, one better than the one we had right now. This weapon is fairly new compared to the other orbs. It was ordered by a Pesca demigod who wanted an orb with defensive capabilities. Yet it gives us strength and magic. You know, I'm not going to question the logic. Hey, that's extra stats for me. I'll take it. Probably the best weapon we're getting for you. Probably the best weapon we're getting for you, if I had to imagine. Rip string? Eons ago, in a time of great need, the divine scorpion gifted its left claw to humanity. They used it to craft Zubin, which was said to be able to heal any illness or injury. Okay, cool. And still nothing freaky. Alright, well, you know, got a little bit of extra damage and whatnot. So where did we come from? We came from the middle door, right? So if we go to the right, assuming I'm following this right, then that should lead us to yet another chest. It's not the right button. Now, son of a... don't surprise attack me. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we don't have anything. Of course, you muted him. You all. You're the worst. We gotta give you a mute ring or something. This is just not okay. This needs to stop.
My turn now.
Dark, at least 4 of you are neutral to it. That's actually probably worth running.
Whoa! I'll take this.
We didn't use Crystal Break yet, so that'll do a decent amount. They're all weak enough to where I can clear them out at once. Thankfully, they missed both of their reinforcements, and we should be able to just clear them out on our next real attack here. Unless he heals it. You're just the worst, you know that? You're actually the worst. Of course, I don't have any focus to throw into this, so they're gonna barely live as a result of it. You suck so much.
Hey!
Of course, if they didn't mute my shaman, they'd probably already have been dead already. Now at least kill off the rats. Even if he mutes us at this point, we'll be fine. Damage, not enough damage. You're the oh my gosh. Stop it. Yes, let's see here. We want water infusion at this point. Deal with the rhino, even though the other dude's healing is annoying, but if he only has himself, then it's not gonna matter.
Like that?
Nice, all focused him.
Didn't work. Let me help. Light. Excuse me?
Gunner might be enough to finish him. I mean, you don't have that much physical attack, but if you roll enough times, it'll work. Okay. Did get a level up from that. Not that that really matters at this point anymore. Don't even try it, although I'm sure I'll get caught by it as soon as I get out of here. Gonna wheeze and mantle now. All this wheeze stuff right at the end. Mantle, which is presumably armor. Apparently not a better armor than some of our other one. Weezer Grove. I mean, it could actually be for, you know, our action keys, or maybe I'm just looking in the wrong location, which could also be a thing, or maybe we just can't wear it at all. I mean, a mantle should be, well, for you that would work. Alright. Defense, magical defense, and evasion. why she wouldn't give us all this gear before, you know, going off to face the final boss, who knows? But hey, game logic, am I right? All the stuff is like, oh, it was made by Yuno herself, but we're also not going to give you access to any of it until the end of the game. Like, make that one make sense. Oh, okay, well, yet again, that was, okay, well, that's not supposed to be the way that we went over, right? Well, they put the doors so close to each other, which would generally be good, and just not so much in this instance. We on the right side? Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell. Okay, so if we go through the middle door here, are we not still at the same? Where are we even at? Is this not the same area? I lit? This one brings us over there, but we already have that. Where am I really trying to go in all of this? There's too much, man. There is just too much going on here. Oh my god, I can't through this area. Alright, you know what? Executive decision. Field. Disable field encounter? Question mark? Save enemies respawn in dungeon? No? Does that mean we're free from these guys? I didn't think so, but I had to try it. Every time, dude.
Let's do this. I'm ready.
Just run for now. We'll just check another door unless I can figure out that's the one we actually need, in which case then I'll go through it. Because clearly they don't want me going through there without a fight. So if I went through that door, presumably it's all the way on the right, so we would follow this one, which we've already done, in which case I don't need to even go over there. If we take the middle door, it yeets us somewhere off to the left area. In which case that's the left door, but we already would have been through there. If we take this door, that's going to take us all the way over there. So if we take the door on the right, that's also going to put us somewhere over there. That's going to put us to the door that we were just. So we want the middle door then, if I'm getting that right. Then does that door come over this way? To the right side here? Okay, 66% done. So now we're actually on to the other side of the area, which is not exactly where I was trying to be. Although I don't also know if I can actually make it over to that way without it. It's so hard to even tell where you're going. Oh man. It's gonna bring us to the two doors over there, which does what exactly for us? I'm gonna assume that it follows this. The red over here. Okay, I think that's okay for us. The area's looking slightly different over here. This takes us over here, so I want this right doorway. Ha, joke's on you. I can make this jump from down here, hopefully. Nice. In which case, chest's over here. Perfect. I just really wanted to make sure that you take every fight possible, huh? Alright, well.
We won't lose!
At least it's neutral, that's something. So many forced encounters in this area, which I guess you would expect for what is supposed to be the final area. I keep forgetting to put a mute ring on this man.
I'll take you all on.
Feels like stun and mute is just the best thing, because every time, man, like, they just mute and stun, they're just triggering at this point, because they're just so dumb with how strong they are for stats effects. Confusion, of course, I just cleared you of mute, so obviously they have to confuse you right after, of course, of course. That is 0 damage. And then he healed them right after all of that. Oh, you're the worst. I should have probably just slapped Arpeggio in the face to break him out of his confusion. Alright, well, you just attack, that's nothing. Dark will just neutrify. Can we get the assassination proc here? Just take this guy out of... There we go. Beautiful. Now we don't have to worry about mute anymore, in which case this should be... I mean, it should have always been free, but like this should just make sure that nothing happens. Of course, you're gonna spam more rats as a result of it, but that's okay. Rats just do damage. At least they don't do stats effects on me.
Let me help.
Go ahead and heal up just in case.
Here we go.
Alright, you applied physical weakness to him? I mean, honestly, that's actually worth something here.
Yeah.
Because that should be getting the weakness proc. We didn't get the assassination, which, you know, you always hope for, but you don't really expect. It's just one of those skills. Tsunami's just gonna heal all the rats. That was supposed to be light magic. You're confused. You gotta be joking with me. In his confusion, he used escape, which means we're guaranteed to get away from the battle. But because this thing is guarding a chest, now I have to go back in there and deal with it again. Oh my. At least it doesn't count as a surprise attack list. Well, I guess I wouldn't have anyways because it wasn't a part of opening the chest.
Let me help.
Oh, that's lame.
All yours. Here we
course.
go.
I mean, why not, right? Alright. Everybody with water, take care of the rhinos, then we switch you over the lightning and we'll take care of the other two. Although maybe taking out the rat would have been better earlier just to get rid of him. And not have him spam more. So it definitely could have done more damage. It didn't, but it definitely could have. Now, of course, laying both confusions in a row, sure, why not? I guess I could clear with our guardian if they really wanted to, but I want to make sure we get these two out of the way. I'm not really too concerned about you being confused. It'd be nice if I could actually, you know, make access of what I have, but confusion's not the worst. He might even do what we want him, unless he does, you know, escape again. Alright, eviction's a thing, which may as well be assassination.
I'll take this.
No rest for the wicked.
Alright, so you're not triggered anymore, in which case we can just have you go for the attacks. We want the rat first before the bear thing, because that can summon things, and I'd rather not.
Look.
Come on, 2 assassinations in a row. Just make life easy. Beautiful.
It's over.
Deserved after trolling me with the escape. My gosh. Bruh.
Focus.
I'll take this.
Let me help.
Light magic, generally fine. I mean, absorb, neutral, nullify, actually, it's not that great. Water, though, neutral, weak, resist, better, at the very least. It's so like, stop with the silence. I need an Omni ring that just stops all status effects. Just make life easy on us, you know? If I'm not confused, I'm muted. If I'm not muted, then I'm stunned. It's like, come on. And then you miss. I knew I should have just cleared it.
I'm ready.
Well, not making that mistake again. Give me my damage back. And apply water here. We can at least get rid of the Rhino, and then I think the other one at least takes neutral damage to water, in which case this will be fine.
My turn now.
Go for the assassination. You know what? Let's see if we can get it.
Why?
Alright, and you know, life's fine now. We're not getting muted anymore. We can still potentially get stunned. Shouldn't be that bad.
Let me help. Light.
As for you want to become Toad? You know, just by chance. Toad?
What?
No? Alright.
I'll take you all on.
Then get assassinated there? Oh, miss.
Let's see.
It's not really anything for you to do here. Well, I guess physical attacks are still considered neutral on this guy, although you think it wouldn't be based on blood. You think he would resist or nullify it. Absorb light? Okay, well. I guess you go for the token. Maybe eviction's higher than token? We did get him though.
It's finished.
What could it be?
Token being an insta-kill never hurts. Alright, so we've got, how many chests more we got down here? Got 1, 2. Is it really just 2? That doesn't seem right. I mean, I'd love it if there was only 2 more, don't get me wrong. But I also don't really believe that there's 2 left. Suck that, that would take me to the door all the way back over. I don't even know why I try and read the map here. It's just, it's so unreadable, it hurts. Crest, I think, can make use of the new weapon. Plus 50 magic, minus 47 strength. Man. This sword was wielded in many bloody battles, taking countless lives, and was thus called the Harvester of Souls by the people. Minus 47 plus 50. So if we wanted you to really do magic damage here over physical damage, it's really just like an inverse of the sword we have here. Right. Magic over strength. Although you do mostly both. Although you do have AoE magics and whatnot, so it might actually just be better. Back through this door. We didn't check out the left side yet, did we? We just immediately went to the right because there was a chest. Definitely see that being a thing. we come over here. This is going to send us where exactly? Never know, okay? So to the left. We're going to assume it's this line all the way in the back, which if that's the case, will lead us to one of these 3 doors. These lines lead to this door over here. That. So if we take the right door, it should take us to one of these 2 doors over here? Question mark? We did. So if we take the one to the right of us, say it's one line, which leads to there, which leads to there. Jump over here. Okay. I think I want this door to the right of me. Right then. Not even the one I... Alright, so we want the door to the right of here. Of course, we actually have to get up there, so stun this guy out. That way we don't have to deal with him. At least for right now. And then we want the middle door on this one. That should take us to the chest. Beautiful. Don't be rigged. There we go.
What's inside?
Louise armor. We stunned him long enough, so by the time he got over here, we were able to get away.
If we lose this tower, then all is lost.
We will not give in to chaos! We're nearing the end! Time to put a stop to Wilkyte.
Alright, so now we actually have access to our 3rd teleport within this area. Not that we can actually use them. They're just meant for autosaves, I guess. Okay, so if we take the door back, we should be able to grab this last chest over here, and then we're actually good for this area. Like, this area will be cleared out. No treasure chest, in which case, we'll never have to come to this area ever again, hopefully. Because trying to find our way back through this area is pain. Achievement Chaotic Harmony. I imagine that's just for you going to every room in this area at this point. So that was like a crown or something like that. Something along the crown line, in which case probably nobody's going to be able to use this. A Louise armor, you could actually use it. Interesting. An armor made of a rare kind of hardwood and covered with Louise feathers. Unbreakable by physical attacks. It just, you know, makes you weak to basically every other element besides water and dark. Alright, well, that's not great. I don't know why that was up there, okay. Hat-wise, I think the hat would be something that one of you guys would end up using. Grand hat, plus 12, sure. Pretty sure the other one was a helmet. At least I think it is. Ah, well, I don't remember it. If we find it, we find it. Cool. If not, it's whatever. That was the end of that. I don't remember where we actually go from here. Oh, no. So we're in this door currently. I think we originally came in from the left, right? Please don't. I want to do this again. No. Those 2 are doors on the left, which lead to that one and that one. That ain't it, Chief. Nope, get me out of here. Nope, 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 nope. All sorts of nope. So this door, oh, there's only one other door, and that's it, so. we in the right way now, yes, because now we can go through this door. At the very least, we can go through the door that this leads to. Whether or not it actually leads to the right area that we actually need to go for the end of the game or something, that I don't entirely know. But what I do know is it's an escape from this area, and you know what? After all this, I'm so ready for it. I walked over that like a million times, but I'm gonna hit a save here just in case, because I am not looking to do that all over again. Alright. Lower stairs, upper stairs, all done. In which case, we can keep on moving this way, because it looks like it's the only way we can go at the moment.
That's far enough. Defeating me would spell certain doom for this body.
Forgive me, Levon. I am a demigod! Champion of harmony!
Oh, well, rip to the brother.
Slaves of harmony!
Well, if I knew we were immediately going into a fight, although I guess we're basically full. Withering, and you get deja vu. Omni triple slash. Jesus. Alright, well. I mean, it looks impressive. Hopefully it's not as impressive as what it is. Thankfully, two of us actually just nullify physical damage, in which case, you know, rip with this guy.
All yours. Here we go.
And we're back to full HP. Oh, we can't use escape on this fight? Man, just when I thought we could get away. Neutral. I was weak to that. Okay, weak. What are you weak to? White? Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
My turn now.
Something tells me I can't assassinate you. It'd be kind of hilarious if I could, but yeah, that's not happening. I don't feel bad about using Drain on you at this point after going through that entire last area to actually deserve. Hey. We'll use Crystal Break, make sure people live, critical more. Did get deja vu out there, hit that. Hit the heal.
All yours. Here we go.
And now we give everybody light infusion, or we could mark him and then we could do light infusion. I guess that's fine. Mark him first, assuming we can even mark him.
I'll take you all on.
And now we can start. We can start using light attacks. It's not going to do that much damage, but the idea is to just build up the focus and then give people that can do the real damage. I mean, he probably just has Omni everything, so there's probably no point for me provoking him, but I'll attempt to do so. Triple slash as expected.
Ooh, yeah!
Let me help.
1 HP more than we need, and that's why we get the skill where you live with 1 HP on a 40% chance, so that way we don't have to deal with that nonsense, at least not yet.
Hey!
Now everybody can just wail on him. Oh man, double back up into Drain though. We'll try Assault first. You know, if Assault goes well, then alright, you know what, we'll use Assault. You know, you convinced me. When you land all your hits, you convinced me. And now Drain will be even worse anyway. Oh, get on. Jeez. Alright, well, rip that guy.
We did it.
We're really just gonna let this man crawl away? He's
Not
literally
this time.
crawling. What do you mean he's getting away? No, we actually get him as a token as well. I imagine that's probably pretty broken for Gesture if I just had the magic. SP-wise, I mean, this is probably the last time we end up doing this here, so let's make it count, shall we? May as well go in the magical defense at this point. 160 HP, that's nothing. 190, that's nothing. We could pull better from somewhere else. 18. Transfer costs like nothing. Alright, well, I guess if we ever need the HP instead of the NP, we could use that. Scholar, do we still want stuff from you here? Maybe from Lucia? 8th gate? No. Harnesser, we don't really need anything of that from you. Just more HP to live. Fully restore all allies' HP, that's a good joke considering we do that on the regular. That is 250, that's 170. So 250 is our best option at the moment. At least just to give us more HP to live, and you know what? Sometimes that's good enough. Thief Man, you could always use more HP because you're always going down, so... Alright, well, just barely not enough for that, unfortunately. Our soldier might be able to pick up a few more stats here right at the end. We want... I feel like we actually just want strength on you at this point. Make it so that way you can actually deal with some of this stuff. Can I afford anything else right at the end? Because I don't imagine we're getting much more than this. Push your HP up just a little more, help you survive some of these attacks here. Our fencer, just in case we need to call you in. Can also probably go for more, I guess at this point, strength to help max out, or help balance out our defense, or not our defense, our magic after that. Accuracy, accuracy's just never mattered. Neither has our evasion. Our luck maybe matters, our agility definitely matters. The other two stats, I don't know, you're gonna have to convince me a little more than that. 160, 130, is there really no better way to get you stats here? You do need the AP, sadly. 190, that don't have enough for that. 250, don't have enough for that. This, I mean, we could feed you some more HP, although you're relatively HP tanky already, so. Is there a support slot or something down here? Assassin's already filled out, Hunter's basically filled out. So I guess we'll grab whatever base stats we can at this point and hope for the best. Give me HP at this point. I think we really just want to go hard on HP here. And Zmar. We still never got this one. Chance to insta-kill everyone. It never says how much though, so... Could get one level 4 thing, which I guess if we were going to at this point, what would we want it to be? Or we could get level 3 water. I guess that's worth something in case somebody ends up being weak to water at the end here. I don't really see that being a thing that's going to happen, but maybe.
Chaos will envelop this world.
One more Astria fight, huh? Alright, why not? How many transformations are you gonna have in this?
This'll be over quick.
I should have set up my rings better. Looks like that was level 4 with magic. Jeez, and you're weak to it, of course you are.
All yours.
Well, you're back up, at the very least. Is it just one, or does it count as both of those? You're weak to physical attacks. Really? Alright. Well, I can just mark you, get that out there. How very strange to make you weak to physical attacks at the end. I'll take it. He might just switch through weaknesses. I can definitely see that being a thing.
Ready.
Well, Omni Provoke, since he is using some single target attacks, as we just saw right there, and our tank could probably take that with 4,000 health. We actually get to see some of the level 4 stuff, since we didn't really get to the point of level 4s, or at least level 4 didn't really matter too much because they didn't come as an Omni, which seems kind of strange. You're already physically weak, so we don't necessarily need that. And then that's just all elements. We kind of actually don't even need you in here. Like, rest would probably be better. But I do want to see a gunner from you. Yeah, we can just switch Kaden in for you at this point, since it's all physical damage, and a gunner from her would do much more damage than yours. Good damage. Good damage. Oh yeah, this was... Oh man, that was all even before Bristol Break with Bristol Break, although if I'm going to switch one out, then it's not going to matter as much. So I guess we go all in on Thrust here. We did get level 4 Dark Magic, that much we did, dude.
I'm ready.
1 HP, baby, more than we need. I don't know why I tried the resin, even though I even saw that he had 1 HP.
Here we go.
I just expected him to be dead, you know. Could put in Chris instead. I mean, they're both pretty much the same, you know? And we haven't used Kaden forever.
My turn now.
And Gunner's probably actually better since he's weak too.
Nice.
Assault, not quite enough. How fitting if you ended up getting this, assuming he doesn't transform like 20 different times. Okay. We had to just, you know, chill there the entire time right next to the guy. And now our physical doesn't work anymore after I just switch people in. Light also doesn't work well anymore. You are weak to water though. Okay, well, you know, right after I just switched out my shaman because I was like, oh, weak to physical damage, and then he switched.
My turn.
I guess I could, in theory, make you physically weak, but then it's only gonna be for the 1 turn, so then it's like, does it really matter at that point? Well, I guess we could just switch you back out. Well, you know, I tried to give you a chance, so then the game said no to it, so, you know, it's... And then I guess we could switch Kaden now for Zimar, then.
Let's see.
Although I guess then the shaman doesn't matter as much then, because then I can use actually outright stuff.
I'm ready.
He made me every one of my characters weak to everything. That is spooky. Just gonna throw a defense on you here. We can go ahead and remark you at the very least.
I'll do my best.
As for you, that's just level 3 water. I mean, it's fine. Probably want to throw a haste on ourselves first and then go after him. Probably the whole haste, slow, and then go after him.
Ready.
Ah, right, we're due. That's the thing that's happening.
Let me help.
At least that's happening for Yulin. But if we use clear, it should get rid of Doom, which was
All yours.
As for you, I guess we really don't need you in here anymore then, if we're gonna go more like that. You know, I can't make up my mind on my team right now. It's just... Lowering my HP was pretty rude, just to make sure that you were able to one-shot. Some would say a little unnecessary. Ooh, we did get the fierceness proc. Will we get the supplement proc though? Although I think supplement usually procs before fierceness actually does, for whatever
All
reason.
yours. You're a lifesaver.
Allow me.
Weak waters. Anything else weak from this? I think we're good. Just use water one. Everything's so expensive. Because they get me with that one thing that makes everything more expensive. mean, we want the water hit, but is there anything else we really want from it? I highly doubt we could Omni Slash and HP spin. That's a good joke. Strong Slash over our Elemental, though? I don't see that happening. I mean, he's gonna resist the initial, but then the water will hit him.
Let's see.
I think I want to make sure to keep the Omni Provoke on him, even though it doesn't seem to matter all too much, but on the off chance that it does. You have Sword Blade, so not looking for that. Is there anything we really need here? I guess we just defend for now. Feels like a waste of a turn. What else are you gonna do? Unfortunately, he's demoted right now, so we can't actually pour any more focus into him unless we get rid of it. Him with water.
Ready.
I don't think Panacea gets rid of these effects, in which case, if he made us weak to all the elements, presumably he wants to use an elemental attack, in which case if we throw a shell up, at least we'll reduce it by, what, 20% or so? Still don't really need a heal here, in which case we can keep defending. Figured it would go after the tank. Thankfully, dudes will provoke. Ah, that was nothing. That was freedom. That was freedom.
Water!
I really should wipe the demote off of you. I should be doing that with my computer.
Let's see.
Does not do demoted? Regular remedy doesn't, but Panacea does. Okay. Fair enough. Man, he makes me think for 4 turns for everything. Well, now what do we want out of you? There's nothing we can do to clear those effects. So, I guess nothing? I'm only keeping you in here because I need to heal at this rate. Crest still doing crest things, doing, you know, 7-ish K or so. That's not bad. We could Omni Haste. Maybe after we do damage immediately. It's a large amount of damage.
Water!
Ready.
Calls a large amount of damage, but that was not that large. I guess he stunned me somewhere along the lines. He just keeps stacking that weak.
I'm ready.
Well, if you are stunned out, then I should try and cleanse you here, although it's flipping through all the elements that I'm weak to at the moment, so it's hard to tell. It looks like he's got everything down on you, in which case we may as well throw a Panacea at you. I mean, if this is the last fight, we may as well just use everything.
This ends now.
Assuming it's the last fight. Please.
What the?
Allow me.
Keeps feeling like my damage keeps going weaker and weaker, yet it shouldn't be.
Let's see.
Oh, maybe because I don't crystal break up anymore? Yeah, that's good. Oh, you're 100% dead? Unless he misses. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be the case.
All yours.
Thank you.
What the?
I'll do my best.
Still got more HP. Did get the supplement there, but you get a fierceness that it might actually kill. Did not get the fierceness, feels bad. Nothing else I could really do for him here. I guess I could throw up regen, even though he's one-shotting people, so, you know, kind of more or less defeats the purpose. Well, you just put everything on me, so let's go ahead and immediately just panacea that up. And Crash should be enough in order to switch him, assuming he's got another form, which I would think he would. Alright, transformation number 3. Jeez. Alright then, that's a design, alright.
I'll do my best.
Resist physical, understandable, weak to fire. Alright, well, I definitely have some fire skills you can eat. Although I think I want Omni Haste currently.
All yours!
Let's see.
And he probably would have lost the provoke, so we'll throw that back out again.
Let me help.
Everybody's at full HP basically, so there's not really much point in that. It seems weird that you can't clear debuffs in this game, like you just have to live with them. Guess we'll just use light to heal.
Here we go.
Oh man, be absorbed? Oh,
This
weird.
ends now.
Really? You're gross. Alright, well, we have plenty of these. It's still gross, though. What do you mean you can steal everything? I guess it makes sense why he's got the fire weakness then, since he can just steal it all up. That's large fire, that's also large fire. I didn't get level 4 fire, unfortunately. The one that he's been using.
Fire!
We did get the fierceness proc there. Always helpful. And just hit him with some more fire.
Fire!
Ready.
You got 71. You're begging me at this point to use drain on him. You're basically begging me at that HP amount.
I'm ready.
Oh boy. Diminish, easy. We nullify that. Not even worried. You still resist physical, in which case I'm doing like half. Well, let's see how good or bad this damage is, and then I guess we can make our call from there.
What the?
Almost 5k? I mean, that's still not exactly fantastic by any means, but alright.
Fire!
We got the supplement as well as the fierceness. Well, I mean, you know, if Samar just keeps bringing the fire, maybe we can make it worthwhile.
Fire!
Let's see.
That was what, 20k just by himself? Even though a drain probably would have done, you know, somewhat of the equivalent, but hey, we're not thinking about drain. No. Why would you use that on the final boss?
Let me help.
Throw a heal out here just because there's nothing else we'd want to do at this point.
Here we go.
Omni physical weakness? Okay, well, looks like I actually wanted a wall instead, man, if that's the case.
Hiya! What the?
Still 5,000 damage. It's something. It's definitely not as good as Z-Bar, just being Z-Bar. 5,000, I mean, I guess it's about the same at that point. Throw up a wall, because presumably he's going to do a physical attack after he does an Omni physical weakness.
I'm ready.
And I guess we'll have you defend just in case, even though I don't think he would really be able to one-shot our tanks. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. If only we didn't have infinite items in, you know, then maybe we'd be a little concerned. But really, all he did was,
Let me help.
really at this point, all he did was clear me of his own status effects that he put on me. So, you know, thanks for that, I guess. And then we can just use this opportunity to get all of our MP back, and all of a sudden, it's almost like nothing happened.
I'll do my best.
Although we'll probably go ahead and reapply Omni
All
Haste.
yours!
So he's just gonna steal our mana at certain points of time. It's just something that'll happen. I gotta reapply Crystal Break, but I got the Provoke up just in case. Still really nothing you can do here. I guess you can provide focus. It's temporary focus, but it's at least something. You don't mind if I just, you know, nullify that, dude?
What the?
Allow me.
Now we're only doing like 4,500 to them each time.
Fire! Fire!
Nice, and we got the supplement there, so now we can actually get more focus.
Fire!
Good damage. Get the Crystal Break back out there again. That would have been helpful after we got the supplement and the fierceness proc.
Let me help.
But such is life, so we'll just go ahead and guard back up again. Omni physical weakness, well, considering you wiped everybody last time just about, that's a bit spooky. I mean, I guess if he does that, you could just switch out your entire team and then nobody would be weak to physical, but I don't know, that's a bit much.
Fire!
Come on, fierceness, did get the fierceness. Into the supplement. Oh, baby. Omni Fire. That's this transformation at least done. What was this, number 3 or number 4? Or... Alright, well, back up to 8,500. Now physical is neutral. Can't really test on anything else considering, you know, you don't exactly have any elemental skills. Just throw the Omni Provoke at him again.
I'm ready.
How do you feel about light now? Still neutral, okay. How do you feel about water? Also neutral. Alright, well, you know, it's something.
Light.
Time lead. That's for him to try and steal all of our turns, which it looks like he just did. Alright, well, that's extremely cheesy, but okay.
I'm so sorry.
Now, that was the first time our healer went down this entire fight so far. What, 4 or 5 transformations in? That's pretty good. Looks like we built up our tank enough to the point where they got enough HP to not immediately die for that. Always helpful.
I'm ready.
And the only reason they were weak to that was because of the Omni weakness.
You're a lifesaver.
We're just gonna heal everybody up. We got this time to heal everybody up. We got the items for it. There's no rush. I mean, this guy's already at full HP anyways, just about.
I'll do my best.
Let's see here. So fire neutral, ice neutral, air neutral, earth neutral, lightning neutral, water neutral. So you're weak to dark now, question mark? I'm not entirely sure what else we have left, because light was neutral as well, unless you're just neutral to everything now. Omni haste everybody back up.
Let's see.
I think you're still provoked at the moment. Let's get the crystal break out there.
Let me help.
Don't really need our healer for anything at the moment.
Light.
Yeah, using chronomancy skills.
This ends
That
now.
doesn't surprise me in the slightest because chronomancy is broken. So. Ah, you're just neutral to everything now? Well, okay. Triple slash maybe, although I think our magic is actually supposed to be stronger now. It is a 3-hit attack though, assuming she actually hits him. It could defense break him, that's actually probably better. That way we can keep doing more damage to him.
Allow me.
Now, there's nothing else special for you here. You could just do a slow hit. That's probably fine. I guess I could have done withering instead of defense free. I think we crit him on the baby physical damage. Alright. I mean, you know, it's some. We already have crystal breakup, so let's go ahead and I guess put Omni Wall up since he really likes that Omni cleave. It's only like a 20% chance, so the fact that you're really telling me you landed over 20% chances in a row, like that feels like it has to be rigged to always work. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're really telling me this man hit 20% chances in a row. Like, I don't believe you. I just don't. Alright, you know what? We'll try the triple slash. Maybe we have to use triple slash ourselves, so let's see how good it does.
Whoops.
Allow me.
3,600. Alright, yeah, that's pretty, not good. Recall, reboot, there's, I mean, I guess just use whatever element you want at this point.
Ready.
This one's gonna take a minute. We might drain this one, mostly because he's got no weakness, so it's gonna make the fight take way longer than it needs to. Way longer than I'd like it to, anyways. Everybody's immune to physical damage on our team, so this guy's not exactly doing much damage to us either.
Here we go.
Rest, you can go ahead and hop out here. Wushu man, get in here. I guess we could make him physically weak through like Kaden or something, and then work on that from there. That could be worth something. Although if we leave Zemar in, then he can double up on drains, so yeah, that's still better.
I'll do my best.
You know, I'm trying not to use drain, but if they're gonna just throw an HP tank at me, then I don't feel too bad using it. We got the supplement proc there, as well as some focus coming in every time we do an attack, always helpful. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we use since they're all the same level at this rate. 2,000 damage? Yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna... That's gonna take way too long otherwise. Okay, that just has to be guaranteed to work. There's no way you're hitting 420% every time you do it. There's just no way. It make us physically weak.
I'm ready.
And, you know, most of us nullify at the begin with, so you keep doing that if you really feel like it. I guess at this point they expect you to supply your own weakness, and, you know, not really feels it, so we'll use our own ultimate weakness, being, you know, just draining.
All yours!
We got the supplement proc there. Do we need to slow him again? It's probably about time to slow him again. Yep, alright. Get slowed, nerd.
My turn now.
And what we've all been waiting for, drain. Yeah, everybody's gonna be like, oh, great, here comes drain again. But
Let's see.
if you just gotta throw physical, if you just gotta throw me an HP tank, what do you expect, right? Honestly.
Hang in there. Let me help.
He's not even like doing damage to us either. It'd just be a giant slap face for far too long. You know, maybe if he was doing real damage to us, but I mean, he's doing like, what, 1,500 maybe?
Like that.
Ready.
Bringing him down a little bit more. I guess we could even throw it on the regen, because as sad as the heal is on it, it might even still be enough for it. Yeah.
My
You
turn
could
now.
steal
I'll
my
take you
turn.
on.
Let's see. Let me help.
You're not even dropping the physical weakness for that to even do damage at this point. He's
Here we
just
go.
My turn
He's just
now.
throwing it out there, just throw it out there at this point.
Look.
Allow me.
6K? I mean, sadly, that's still better than some of the other damage we've been doing as of lately, so...
Ready.
At 5,000, we're starting to get pretty close to the point where it's probably worthwhile to stop using it.
Hang in there.
But we'll see about that. Our tank is just going full on support mode.
I got it.
I'm ready.
Did 900 damage to one person.
All yours.
So scared.
Here we go.
I'll do my best.
Keep the drain train going.
I'll take you all.
4,000. Like, we gotta have something better, right? I mean, maybe assault would be better at this point.
Nice.
Let's see.
Maybe if everything hit. Get crystal break back up. Yeah, that's just guaranteed to hit. Was that 5 times in a row now?
Allow me.
Yeah.
Ready. Like that. I'm ready. All yours. Here we go.
I'll do my best.
Alright, whatever we have that's like our hardest hitting thing, we just throw it out there at this point. Although I guess I could Omni Haste again, but is there really a point at this point?
I'll take you all on.
3K, not exactly much, but it's, you know, it's something when he's got that little HP
Let's see.
left. Your crystal broken, so you're not going to do anything anyways. I guess just go ahead and throw a wall up, so that way we take less damage than we're already taking. Since it seems like he only has physical and neutral attacks at this point.
Nailed it. Let me
For
help.
whatever reason.
All yours. Here we go.
My turn now.
Hit him with an assault.
Hey.
We did get a crit on one of those. Beautiful. Doesn't really matter if we use an Omni, it's just more mana.
Water.
Other than that. That's it?
Great work.
We've had Astria with more transformations than you.
And give rise to a new, better one.
Stop! Migmies! Don't do it!
And what was the point of this? What was the point of that?
Is it over?
Did I miss something here? He literally held one sword up
the
against 9
333rd
different people.
Company
Like he
of
was going to be able to do
demigods
something.
restored harmony to the world.
Was there a true ending or something? The world after. Okay.
The demigods are no more. My father and his 333rd Company were the last of them.
Makes sense. And of course, you'd be the last demigod at that point, assuming more weren't appointed. But considering, you know, the Arbiters basically didn't exist as far as the game was concerned, like they were a story element, but they never actually played into anything. They're like, oh, there's these Arbiters and whatnot, and then they just existed. Like, that's basically it. Okay. What, is that like a fake ending? Did I get like a bad ending or something? I don't understand what's going on here. What? All the races
The peoples
coming
of this
together.
world
Who
are
could have
once
seen
again
this one
united
coming?
in harmony.
Almost like they're in harmony.
I wonder if the Arbiters are aware of what happened here.
At this point, you should be wondering if the Arbiters ever existed to begin with at this rate. Like, we know the Astria were a thing, you know, because we'd actually seen them. But all this talk of the Arbiters, yet we've never seen anything to suggest that they even exist to begin with. We've just been told, oh yeah, they exist. And it's like, oh really? Can you prove it? And then the game just never does it. Return to the past. You save the place, but you feel like you missed a few things before the point of no return. Fear no. Balin will help you. You can find him at Wendell's Orchard, talk to him, he can send you back in time. Of course, that makes sense. Well, that's not what was supposed to happen. Hey, wait a minute. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save it. Now we have a save after we beat it, and a save before we beat it. You're a demigod, aren't you?
You're a
Oh,
demigod,
he's gonna say it.
aren't
Okay,
you?
fair enough.
I am the son of one. I am Zimar, son of Dagmar. This is Alex's Zodiac ring. Its power is gone, so there's no need to worry. Alex said he wanted to give this to you himself, but he had his hands full with noises.
How did he go?
Quietly and peacefully, he was smiling until the very end.
That's my boy.
You should indeed be proud. May I try some?
What do you think? Please be honest.
It's not really something we Arctans would eat. If it's okay with you, I'd like to spit it out.
Yeah, okay. A little bit much on the laughing, but yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. It's just awkward laughing at this point. What is going on?
My hope is that this fruit will help everyone to open their eyes and see each other as equals. Wouldn't that be nice?
You're basing all of this
would be,
on
yeah.
fruit.
If you feel the same, then help me out here. I'm woefully in need of some extra hands.
Wendell, what do you think will happen to this world now that the goddess is gone?
It's not what will happen to this world, but rather what will we do with it. Don't you think so?
Okay, so, wait, huh? Okay, alright, let's attempt to go back to the past, just to see if we can do it, I guess.
Oh, you're a demigod,
Got this,
aren't you?
okay, oh my, stop it, get some help. Okay, well it said I could, okay, well, that looks like the end of the game. Maybe we'll have one more episode of trying the completionist it, or maybe I'll do it on my off time. I'm not entirely sure, but I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and maybe even the series, unless I put out another video on it. So, thanks everybody for sticking around for the entire series, for those who did. Overall, this game was okay. I think I originally saw reviews at like 6 out of 10. 6, I don't know. If you get everything working and like set up from the very beginning, so it'd reduce a lot of the frustration and whatnot, I would say, nah, they're pretty accurate. Probably about a 6 or a 7. It's not like it was a bad game. There's just a lot of quality of life stuff they could have done. Once we found that quality of life stuff, it definitely got better. But eventually we just got to the point of enemies were just HP tanky and had crazy stats for no reason, and it just turned every fight into like a slap battle or potentially a slugfest. And there was like enemies galore, and they were always trying to attack you and whatnot, which I don't mind them like trying to attack me and whatnot, but if it's like a 5-minute fight each time, like, you're kind of losing me at that point. I mean, even at the end of it, even if it was like a 2-turn fight, just in real time, it was still such a long fight. The different boss phases were nice, unlike the Astria and whatnot. Although maybe they could have made them slightly less tanky. I mean, Drain did kind of help with that. It was basically the only thing that really helped with just how much HP a lot of them had. I mean, the highest one in the game we saw at the time was, what, 370,000 or something like that? Like, that's a little much, don't you think? Especially if we're only hitting for, what, maybe 3 to 5K on everybody. Even at a turn, that's what, 25,000? So then 370 by 25,000, I mean, that's what, at least almost like 15 turns? A little much. That's assuming you can do that amount of damage every turn as well, so then there's that. I did like the transformation. The designs on them, I would say, were relatively hit or miss for me. Some of them actually looked alright, and then some of them were kind of like, yeah, that existed. The actual regular mob designs were not bad. The story is a little cheesy. The story could have been better. The build-up behind the families could have been a bit better. It's just, I don't know. I'd probably agree with the 6. Maybe a 7. I don't know. 7 on a good day if you got everything set up from the very beginning. And maybe if you just ran through for the main story, maybe? I don't know. Well, that's probably going to be all of Astria Ascending, unless I can get a compelling enough set of stuff done within another video itself for the completionist aspect of it, and then maybe that'll be another video, but this is probably going to be the last one. Appreciate you guys for watching the series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see what we end up picking up next time. Not sure what game it'll be just yet, but I'll find some. Alright. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.